wear fragrances.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what it is and who introduced you to them?
Mine was actually from robbing them off me dad when I was little.
Yeah.
And there's one called Jean something. Jean Paco. No, it's not that one.
No,
it's the one with yeah, it's the one that's shaped like the man.
That's the best-selling fragrance in England.
Is it?
I'm a very English man.
And it's the blue one, not the pink one.
Yes, the blue one with the little stripy shirt.
Very nice.
I find it was a limited edition, actually, I think.
Got loads of those.
I was on from like say from about 13. I'd say I started wearing Armani Mania.
Yeah.
So
You've stayed strong with that one.
The great. No, I moved on from it recently. Yeah, I was on a couple of different ones. I'm wearing Hugo Boss at the minute, but I was on that Armani Mania for a long time.
Are there scents that remind you of home and make you feel happy in some other way?
Smell of cow poo.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, because we actually live quite close to like farms and stuff. And
I'm
the
Irish.
areas where you come from. He's Irish, actually, if you didn't know already.
Did you grow up in the countryside?
Yeah, mine was like, Wolverhampton's like a city, but also there's a lot of like countrysides, and there's a place called the Black and White Farm up the road, which you could always smell.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I'm from like the Lake District of Ireland, so it was either smell like, you know, cows and fields or polluted water.
Fresh cooked grass.
Fresh cooked grass. I love that. Man.
Yeah, that's good.
Golf courses.
Except if you got hay fever, which I have, and then it's like it smells good for a couple of minutes, and then after a while, it's just like you can't see.
Surely you've learned any, grooming tips now that you're being groomed and pampered quite a lot. Is there something that you always remember before a big night out where you think this is going to be impressive? I'm going to use this trick.
I'm the worst.
I don't really know whether there's any tricks of sorts. I think with lads, it's quite a simple thing of just getting your hair done and just trying to look as best you can.
I can never do my own hair.
No, never does the same hair.
Like if I have to go out at night, I usually end up wearing a hat of some sort to stay away from that problem.
I haven't got any hair at the moment, so it's quite simple.
Yeah, how does it feel?
It's great, mate. You just get up, have a shower, you're ready to go.
I wish that was the case. I've got too much hair.
No problems with wind coming back at you and stuff. So, do you know what I mean? It's a simple life.
Basically, we've got no grooming tips for you.
Sorry about that.
So you're not the kinds of guys who spend like half an hour in front of the mirror?
No, I don't think so. And to
10
be honest with you, in
minutes.
this position, it's kind of like you'd expect it a little bit when you're always on camera and stuff, but it's not too big of a thing. We're easygoing lads. We didn't even have any stylish people here with us today. These are pretty much our own clothes as well, which is quite
That's why I'm dressed really badly.
Excuse me, Noel, you look exceptional.
Oh, thanks.
Don't ever talk yourself down like that on camera. Never.
Thank you.
What advice would you give your 14-year-old self?
I don't really know. I think I was probably quite an annoying teenager.
You weren't. You just love life, and you still do today now. That's why we love you.
But I'd teach myself how to know a situation.
Yeah, Niall had a really bad streak in him early doors for saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. Niall was always that guy.
Yeah, I figured
we did an.
No, don't even start the story. We could be here all day.
Please do.
You're not.
I don't know. I think I was just a bit too work concentrated in the start because I just really wanted to make it, and like I'd rather have just enjoyed it a bit more rather than being so serious about things. But actually, in the end, that kind of did help us along.
Yeah,
with having
yeah.
a serious person when everyone else is just erratic. I mean, Michael, speak on my behalf for this. I was the serious one, right?
What makes you happy?
I actually really like being undercover. Not undercovers. That does make me happy too, but not that sort of one. I mean, like, I was in FAO Schwartz the other day because I was just showing sofa around and whatever. And it was the first time in the day where literally nobody had come up to me or whatever in the day and whatever. It was just like walking around, just being completely just everybody unawares and stuff, which was really nice until this guy came over and was like, "Hey man, where'd you score the corn?" But it was. I love that. What a phrase. I had some popcorn at the time, and the guy just wanted to know where the popcorn was, and I was like, "Yeah, man, sure. Down there to the right. Okay. Where'd you score the corn?"
Where'd you score the corn?
But yeah, I quite like that. I don't know. I think I get it from both sides of this, and all the pictures and the stuff with the fans. But sometimes you just don't want to take a picture. It's like one of those sort of things, and you feel bad about it most of the time or something. But you know, you got to live your life and be a man at the same time as being. Yeah, you know how it is.
Golf. Love playing golf. Played about 6 rounds last week.
You like sports people?
Sports. I like being able to play sports. I like just.
And
I
you
like
meeting like.
Yeah, sports people
people
really make me really starstruck. Really start. Like the other day, I was very lucky enough to play tennis with Novak Djokovic, and it was just, I was horrendous, obviously. Like, I played about 2 hours of tennis in my life, but that was pretty sick. Also, I like stuff like just literally sitting there, watching telly, playing the guitar. Yeah, I like my own company. I like to sit in my room, watch TV and stuff.